Should I get closer?
Yeah. There we go.
All right.
We're in there. Okay. And we're on. Hey, this is the Indie Rocks show. All the independent music hour with Christy of indie-rocks.ca. I am joined today with Lonsley G of the Lonsley G show.
What up, what up?
Right? This is going to be a great show.
It's going to be a great show. I want to thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right?
Right after Thanksgiving, what do you know, right? And here we are. We're on the show, and this is great.
I think so. We got good things happening here.
Always.
Right?
Always. Give it up for Christy. Thank you, guys. Upper Space as well. Big ups.
Yeah, we have good stuff. We got a great list of music lined up for you today.
Do we ever?
Yes, we're going to play some Mandavilles with hangovers. I'm going to play this stuff in the background. We can chit-chat through the whole thing. People can still hear the music.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta check my levels.
Woo.
Yeah, it's always a fun time.
I'm going to try my best to, like, monotone and not yell. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That sounds great. Perfectly fine, loud and clear. What up, Niagara Falls? Whoever's watching.
Right?
Yeah.
Welcome to Liquid Fire Lounge.
Oh!
Fire.
It is in session. Liquid Fire Lounge to the fire booth. It's so hot in here that everything caught on fire, so it became the Fire Lounge. Oh, it feels great. It feels great. And I know you're probably like, but it's cold outside. It's hot inside too. Bring it hot inside. Yes. I know. Oh, man. So, like, how much people do you have to cook for yesterday? Yeah, I call that a handful. From just eating and invited. Saw the turkey I saw, it looked like a 50-pound turkey. Right, it was big, so that made sense. It took some time to cook, 2 hours.
And then there was a ham on top of it. That was good.
Now, someone told me to never say this online, but I have to do it now. Was it tasty? Did it leave them wanting more? Gobble gobble. It's all good. It's all good. For who's watching, yeah, Lonsley G, born and raised in Jamaica. Moved here when I was 13. Young guy still. Looked out for me just like, you look out for your kids' friends. So that gave me an eye-opener. That gave me something to like fall back to. Although, the blatant little stupid stuff that used to happen back in the day when you're a kid making a bad choice.
Yeah.
All that happens. And when you come out of it, hopefully you find good. The gold I found was just, you know what, I do have an option to make a better choice.
There you go.
I have that option.
Yes, indeed.
Do I always bank on doing the right choices? Possibly not, but that's what the learning curve is.
Yes.
And then here we are, Lonsley G show. I ran into you. There's been so many times, like, like I ran into. Looked out for me, just making connections.
Yes.
A lot of connections.
Just catching a little bit of our feedback.
Yeah.
So I just want to take that down a little bit.
Good.
Where did the music go?
Boop, boop.
It's in there? Give me 1 second.
There she be.
There we go.
We're back on the scene.
Lucas dead.
She's a ghost, baby.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh.
There it is. Mood set match. I feel like I'm right by the beach now with the hammock behind me. After I finish a cold one, I'm gonna go lay on it.
Lucas is a phenomenal musician from Toronto.
Well.
Yeah, I got an opportunity to meet him a few years back at the Dr. Billigan's.
Ooh.
He came down, he was a special guest with my friend Michael Grady from the Homes.
Lundy's Lane there.
Yeah, Lundy's Lane.
Right on.
Dog again.
That's right.
Love
Used to be at that place when it was called Karen Croft. That's it, and I didn't want to say it that way, but I'm glad she did. Yes, the ranch that got wrinkled.
Yes.
Wrinkled. Yeah, that place used to be crazy. And now it's Doug McGilligan's.
Yes.
Really nice. I've been there a couple times. Live bands play on the weekends when I did go.
Yeah. There's some awesome stuff going on.
Yeah. Shouts out to Lucas, man. Way to go.
That's awesome. I grabbed a couple of his CDs down.
How long Lucas has been going for music?
Years.
Well, here's the question. How long have you been listening to Lucas?
I've been listening to Lucas for about 5 years.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Already? What year are we in?
2020.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it must have been like March of 2016.
All right.
Damn.
Yep.
I'm gonna shut this here door.
Yes.
I've learned to take my wires with me. I'm like, whoa, pull myself back sometimes.
It happens, man. You just get so focused doing one thing, you forget you have to do another at the same time.
Right?
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. And then,
After a long weekend.
yes, because the weekend was busy. It was very busy.
Right?
Very busy. We ended up had some family that came down from Brampton. And you ever been out to St. John's?
St. John's.
St. John's over by. Yes.
Okay.
Down Lundy's Lane there, it turns into Font Hill. St. John's, yes.
Oh yeah, St. John's.
Perfect.
Hello.
Where they got the park, the ducks, and the pond, and the walk around. Yeah. Went there yesterday and got lost, baby.
Oh man.
Each path I took, I thought it would take me back to the pond path. We ended up walking around so many times that we ended up coming out the way we went in. It was all good though, and then came back to the other path that brought us to the pond.
Oh
And
wow.
just kind of sat there, took pictures, and laughed about how undirectional we are. Could not find the blue, the white path, or the yellow, wherever they went to.
Wow.
Just lost.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that I could remember where we walked back from. So it was like, okay, well, our direction where we came from was over there. But once we got in, we're like, left and right is where? Where are we going? Right? But we had fun just doing that anyways.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. I love being in the woods. It's fun.
It is.
Not at nighttime.
No.
Not at nighttime.
No.
In the daytime. I drive through the woods at nighttime.
Woo.
But I don't get out in the daytime.
Won't catch me in the woods at night. No. I refuse to be curious about any noise in the woods. Not this guy. I mean, if I know Christy's out there and she needs a hand, I'm gonna go help her, but
Aw, thank you.
I wouldn't be that curious if she's not out there. Real talk. Don't mean I'm a scaredy cat. I'll jump on that four-wheeler, drive through the bushes, but
Prefer not to.
if there's a good show on TV, I think I'm gonna stay inside.
Yeah, right?
I think I'm gonna stay inside.
Oh, man. So LG, as we said, he's got a show, the Lonsley G show, every Tuesday night, aired on our Patreon page.
Yes.
Fantastic. You've
It
been on a
is.
roll.
what a beautiful thing. I'm telling you, the two guys I work with, amazing dudes. And
Let's give them a shout out.
yo, shout outs to David Terrell, The Block. Shout out to John Davies. You guys are amazing. Thank you for putting me in a position that I was really just dreaming about. I was really just dreaming about connecting more with the people I grew up with, and not only the idea of let's build a stronger connection for the community, and really like the kids. I really need the kids to understand what is happening. I hope they do know. I hope someone is, showing them the truth. So with that made me go, okay, when I was a kid, I ran into so many other parents that were like, Lonsley, come on over, And I was like, how welcoming that felt.
Yeah.
Do we feel that way still in Niagara?
I don't know.
Right? And,
Yeah.
and it may be there. I'm probably in a spot where it's not. So doesn't mean it's not there. It's probably because I didn't see it. Right? Doesn't mean it's not there. So, and that's really where I came back to, right? I seen that our neighbor, and when I say neighbor, I mean the States. And I don't have anything bad to say about Dr. Trump. I really don't. I look at him as someone as very much as misunderstood, because I only get to see what they want me to see.
Yeah.
So therefore, I never get to really see who he is. So at the end of the day, I'm just like, I wish him the best. I think he's at an age where it would be better considerate for him to care for himself. Right?
Yeah.
And I don't think at that age you can really think of multiple others, especially a bigger country like that.
Yeah, there's
Right?
gotta be a lot of pressure.
So the idea just started to run, and how do I get this idea running? These guys are, David and John Davies are just hitting me up. What about this? Or what about this? Or what about that? Or what about this? Or what about that? And I'm like, yeah, what about that? And it all just became surreal. I stopped dreaming. And we came here and we met.
Right?
And the idea just vomited it out of us. And we're just like,
It was crazy how it all went down. It happened so fast.
Yes.
We were just catching up. I was like, what? Wait a second. What are we doing? This is happening. It was great.
And like I said, I take everything on in such a great learning aspect, because there it was. I've made some mistakes, and I'm kind of like,
What are the actual mistakes? They're learning curves. I
they're
like
learning
that, they're
curves.
learning curves.
True,
Yeah.
and that's why you learn from them, right? Because there are little tidbits of, I could have did that better.
Yeah.
Let's not do that again.
Right.
Yeah. But great. This place is amazing.
Thank you. I think we together, our whole team is just building something magical. Right? I have no other way of describing it. It's magical.
It's magical. The little engine that could, fireplace that turned into a bonfire.
Yeah, right?
Like, it just gets magical each time you come back, or you're here, and you end up mingling with the people that you started with.
Yeah.
And it's just breathtaking.
Yeah. It's been a blessing for sure.
Yeah.
I think. Oh my goodness. I'm excited for the things that we have coming.
Yes.
We don't even know what's coming.
Yes.
We just take it on, right?
And it's great practice. I find it to be awesome practice. However, I'm also starting to learn that when you do plan it, my goodness, it comes together even better.
Yeah.
What is great about an idea is, yes, when you fumble through it and it's still gold, it's kind of like nothing can go wrong.
Right?
Nothing could go wrong. But when you plan it and it's now a diamond, you're like, we might need to plan more often.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
might need to plan more often. So I love that. I love the energy here. It's like one big ball of so many performers perform. And I know they left and went home, but somehow the energy got left behind. So you literally walk into that, and I don't even know if anyone understands how that feels or sounds. You gotta be here yourself. It is a creative space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every 3,100 square inches.
All day. Yeah, man. It's a beautiful feeling. Beautiful feeling.
And tonight you're a show with Rob Lavelle.
Levier. Yeah. Yeah.
It's airing tonight at 9 p.m.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's major.
That's gonna be cool. That show is about
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. He actually has now, with a team, 3 escape rooms, and I believe all 3 of them are in Niagara Falls.
That's awesome.
He may have a location in St. Catharines, which might be the 4th one. But he's doing great things. I really haven't got the chance to catch back up to him, and I really want to thank him. You know, Rob Levier, thank you for being a part of the first episode of Lonsley G. I will never forget that, bro. I will never forget that.
And last week's show was with Johnny Omani.
Woo!
That boy's on fire. Woo!
I
I can't keep up with him.
Man,
He's
he
on
is-
hard time keeping up with me. Where does Johnny kid come
Yo,
from?
this guy is
Buffalo?
busy. Yup. Straight out the alien zone.
Right?
Cross the border, man. And it's great when you meet grounded people, really. And he's a grounded person himself, right? So hopefully I'm able to inspire him in ways he's inspiring me, because there he is.
Yeah.
Good people, great artist, and what better can we do? Communicate, work together, and build what should have been here, can be here.
Pondering the thought. We were speaking in regards to a show, performance.
Right.
I'm kind of thinking my real sojourn is in contact with him. So we do Friday night.
Hey, exactly. Johnny, I hope you heard that, bro.
Right? How cool would that be?
Yes. I would pay to come see that.
Yeah.
Just say it.
I think it'd be a great time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now to add to that, I didn't want to give too much leaks away because I wanted it to be something me and you can revel into.
Okay.
But there it is, you know, the mayor, next episode 3, Mayor of Niagara Falls.
Yes. Mr. Diodati.
Yes, Mr. Diodati is online and going to be in the building on the 20th, October, 7 p.m. live, baby, right here in the Patreon of Upper Space.
Right? That's
Oh.
so exciting.
To add to that as well, there's so much meat to it.
Yes.
He's a humble fella. I heard that from the conversation he had, even though it was, you know, not very long. Seemed very humble, and he was like, Lonsley, you can ask me anything. And my jaw kind of dropped to the floor that I was on. I was like, are you sure? He was like, well, check me out on other platforms. I answer any questions. And I was like,
He does.
I had to just applaud that as I was on the phone. It made me happy. And I already got comfortable with, man, whatever questions we're going to ask you or I'm going to ask you are gonna be comfortable questions. Well, maybe Christy want to ask you that one. To add to that, the anime nominees were David Terrell. You know, he got nominated. And I'm saying, brother, next year, I'm pretty sure you got it. Ill Table Manners also got nominated. And he ended up winning. Right? He got into... Congrats, my brother. And as a CG 905 was also nominated. And these are all people that we ran into. So I decided, man, these nominees, these guys work great together.
Yeah.
You might have seen a little bit of our tidbit with Renegade Lemonade.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so 2 of those individuals will be a part of the show on Tuesday, on the 20th. After the game.
That's so cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Get him to spin some, see some energy, and once again, we'll leave it all in this creative spot.
Yes. Oh, it's so exciting.
Gonna be good.
It's gonna be a hot time.
Gonna be good. Gonna be real good.
We'll split that one.
Right?
Right?
Yes, yes indeed. Yes indeed. A man's got some tranquility in his blood, and it steps out on stage every time he does bless the area. So, man, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear Table Manners do his scratching and play what he does and does what he does. Because that's the organic part that brings me out as an artist, right?
Yeah.
When I hear someone just create something on the fly, oh man, I can't stop myself. That's the music I'm into. It's organic, it's happening, it's just in your face.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Do your thing, brother, do your thing. Yeah. Yeah, they're quiet, they're doing their thing, and that's something I can relish in because I was also a kid that was quiet. Just did my thing.
Yeah.
Right? You didn't have to chase me. You didn't have to look for me right away.
Right? Yeah. No one's finding me.
Yes, sir. Where is he? Okay, where I left him. Yeah. Over there by the stove. What's new to pop up other than our show? What do you got going on?
Well, this is still pretty new.
Yeah,
Doing
this is
podcast
man, this is awesome.
at this level.
This is really cool.
I am hearing a buzz in here, so I'm thinking that I might have to check out these little things that they're
Oh, wires.
plugged into. Yeah,
I
wires
don't-
are always fun.
Right?
Oh, this band here. Oh, before I continue, we listened to Joan Cappa's Intertwine.
Yes.
Intertwine.
All right.
Stereo Sunrise, wait for it.
Woo.
And then we just ended Marvin Chaplin's The Circle.
All right.
Marvin's another great soul for song.
There it is, man.
This is the tag. They're from Ottawa. Yeah, they've got this funkiness to them.
Wow.
It's something else.
Man, a definite shout out to all our Ontario musicians.
Right?
You guys are amazing, man. Keep going.
450 emails I had to fill over the weekend. Bands all around the world. So I'm going to be playing all kinds of music from everywhere. Everywhere.
I like the sounds of that. That's like the best Christmas gift you can get, man. That's music.
So exciting. So I've been trying to get everything in folders and stuff. All their updated bios.
Yeah.
So I can tell you all, hey, this is this band, and this is what they're doing, and this is where you can find their stuff.
All day.
You know? And once you're allowed to travel again, maybe you'll book a show.
And that's where I'm at too. I'm glad you said that because now it's like, where is the rest of music? You know, what can we do in Toronto or witness in Toronto or pretty much ourselves do in Toronto or what can we create?
Right?
The sky is so the limit.
Yes. Regardless of what you
Yeah, you can still go past that limit.
know. Yeah.
Everybody's got a limit that they stop at, and then they realize, oh, I can go past that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Definitely.
Don't shortchange yourself, man.
And I'm speaking with one band, from Melbourne. Yeah. They're awesome. They're so good. I like them a lot. I've never heard them. But anyway, they were asking me, I said I have a single flushed away over there. And they were wondering what it's like over here. You know, right? It's the whole world is over thing. And it's killing
It is.
Yeah.
But just like with everything that we've dealt with 100 years ago, we've all seen the development of change.
Yeah.
And no matter what happens, tsunami happens, this happens, you know, a few bodies drop, but the survivors find a way to what?
Right? Survive.
Exactly. You find a way to survive, change. The new normal becomes the very new. You know what I mean? And the hard stuff that was hard to do, staying inside and leveling up with family or friends, now that becomes easy because, all right, we've enjoyed it for long.
Yeah.
Now I can go through it. It's not so new anymore.
Right?
What you do find to do new is how you make an income, how you entertain yourself.
Yeah.
Where do you do that? When do you do that? All that becomes possible because now you're seeing that there might not be a change. There might not be a change. And it's never the greatest topic to talk about.
No.
The pandemic. I don't want to push it too much.
Reality of it.
It is,
But,
right? I do think there's a lot of great in there
Yeah.
when you're at your home leveling up with people you love, you know?
Exactly. It's like take all the years that you had to focus on what other people wanted you to focus on, your job and everything else. Now you have the opportunity to reflect.
Yes.
You know, you're fortunate. Now it's time to reflect. Find that person that was
Yes.
and that you want back and bring it forth and find and create what you wanted to do and be in your life. Right?
She just gave me a good earful of pretty much what I like to hear. Exactly. Good earful of pretty much what I like to hear.
I believe in it. I really do. Like this whole place here.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Dreams, aspirations, everything. And how do you make it work? Well,
go.
Yeah.
She's been loving the saying I said, and pandemic may be that unstoppable force, and at the upper space, we are the unmovable wall. Right? Right? Maybe let's switch it back around. Pandemic is the unmovable wall, and we're the unstoppable force.
Exactly.
Yes, and
Yeah.
no matter what, you have to learn how to get around what stops you from having a good time, or doing what you gotta do. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. That is definitely something I obviously expressed. I am the worst at it. I am the worst at it, so my practice in that area is a little bit bad. Sanitizing my car, my hands all the time. Of course, the normal me, I forget my face mask, right? And that's because I've spent the time at home.
Yeah.
I've spent the time in the backyard and kind of got used to that routine. And then I go out and I'm like, what's the problem? Why are people looking at me weird?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot this thing that covers my mouth.
Right. Yeah. But we've got a box here.
Yep.
So we can use them.
Sanitized, dripping at the seam.
They're everywhere.
We're all clean here, man.
Right?
Yep.
Wash your hands.
Yeah.
Then eat some food.
Of course, and then wash again.
Right? Oh man. I can't wait for the spring. I'm thinking of spring already.
Really?
I am, because
Oh
you're
my
gonna have
goodness.
barbecues, yes?
Yes.
He's a great cook.
Hey, I thank you for saying that. It took some time to get here, some watching and preparation myself, and oh, you burnt that. Oh, didn't put enough seasoning in that. I don't know what you did with this marination, bro. All learning aspects. So finally glad I'm here to Christy to tell you I'm a good cook.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that very much.
I watched your breakfast the other day.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was amazing.
That
I'm
was
allergic to mushrooms. I was like, well, I'm not gonna locate you guys today. However,
Okay, now I have to keep that in mind. Next time I do breakfast, mushrooms are out of it.
you can substitute the mushrooms with bacon.
Yes. You can never lose a bacon. Bacon always wins. It always wins. And that was with the homie Corey.
Right?
And that was with the homie Corey, man. And we always break bread like that. And that's really what the connection to the LG show has brought me into this light, was do something with someone where it's not catered around you. And see how much you make someone else's day go by, or smile, or thankful. It was good, yeah? I knew it. He snatched it out of my hand like, I was waiting for you to deliver this. I was like, all right, I'll take off with my other burger then. Shout outs to Scott. Yeah, yeah. Which is,
Never bring food around the fighters.
I can't help not, you know what I mean? Like, can't help not. That's that support we all need. It's like just someone just shows up, want a burger, you're like, oh, this person wants to feed me. Thank you.
And then he shows up with the barbecue.
What's going on? Yeah. It was so heartwarming, organic. Everybody that sat out there that I met enjoyed the food.
Right?
One guy said, I pretty much had a spicy performance thanks to that jerk chicken you had. And I was like, dude, I got a bag of more spicy chicken for you if that's all it takes. Let's get it. It was a good time. Good time.
Yeah. We got lots of them.
Connection, meeting people. Yeah, for real. I don't even want to shovel one moment of snow out of my driveway or into the next person's lawn. My neighbor. Shouts out to my neighbor that I throw snow on. You know, it's just, I'm not ready for that season either. I'm not.
I was listening to the radio the other day. They were saying their predictions are that this fall is warm.
Hey,
All about the
I really hope you guys are not teasing with this Mother Nature weather you think you know.
right?
So I hope she does stay warm, because it would be a miracle for real. It would be great. It would be
I
great.
try to explain the Niagara Falls winter, which nobody understands unless they've been here for a while.
Even I don't understand it. I've been in it.
Great, it's because of the mist.
Yeah.
Everything comes from that water.
Ooh.
We don't get the dry cold. We
get the wet cold.
It's real cold right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the job, parking garage, that I used to work. And those were like 7 to 7s. And you're outside checking people's stuff, making sure cars don't get broken into,
Yeah.
and all that jazz. But when it was cold, it was cold. And this was before they put the booth up. So you were standing outside with layers of clothing to keep you warm, but because it was such an open area, it just goes through you.
Yeah.
You're numb in 20 minutes, so you just stand in one spot. Literally, yeah. Lunchtime would take you a whole 40 minutes because you're frozen, trying to walk again, reestablish warmth in your body. Great place still.
Yeah.
Great place still. That brought back some good memories because that place is crazy. Crazy, and such a learning aspect too, right? Like so many levels of cars and the weird things you would see happen in cars. That place taught me a lot. It was really cool.
Another block there.
Did we?
Well, a couple anyway.
Yes.
We did the head, start fruit.
That's right.
That stuff in galore.
Did we do Euphoria?
We did Euphoria.
Okay.
Then we just ended with Social Strike.
Uh-huh.
Now we're at Rival Town with open windows.
Ooh, I like that aspect. Open windows. That makes me think that they're possibly an open-minded type of people, right?
They are. They're fantastic.
Nice.
They did a music video right here.
Did they?
Yeah, we first started getting things off the ground.
Serious.
Yeah, like this.
Shouts out to Rival Town, man.
Right?
You came to the creative space.
Definitely. They brought the first of anything to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that energy starts with these guys. Awesome.
Yeah. It's also those flowers out there with the lights in them.
Yes.
That's part of their prop.
Wow.
Right there. Yeah.
She ain't wrong, that's for sure. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you're not taking that. No. These are precious souvenirs, man. Hold on to them. Hold on to them. What I would also like to do in the future, which I believe is happening with a good friend of mine. His daughters are very much into like gymnastics and, showcasing their talent, right? And I'm just like, So I sat down and talked with him and was like, do you guys think you might be interested in doing something kind of like what your dad did? Because they saw someone that I interviewed and they were like, yeah, kind of like that. And I was like, yeah, you guys would come on there and showcase your skills.
Right.
We'll talk, we'll have a little bit of a time. And they're twins.
Whoa.
So you know what I'm talking about. And they're twins, so there's nothing to lose there. They're going to just be so dynamic because one works off the other while the other works with the other. It's just dynamite.
That's so cool.
Love their energy. So there's so much more to come because
Just have that magic thing,
that no one else has.
right?
Yeah, they really do. They really do. So just looking forward to a lot of ideas that literally are now just bubbling in my head. At first they were just dormant, like, yeah, that would ever happen. Come on, you with a mic, dressed up, talking to people about stuff. Cut it out, Lonsley. You're not that guy. Here we are. Here we are. Yeah. Absolutely. Yes. So my story to that is don't shortchange yourself, man, because I didn't see that coming, and someone was like, I see that in you, and I was like, I gotta do this. Almost ran off to film school, and here I am getting the groundwork of everything that film school doesn't prepare you for, right? They give you all the meat and potatoes, theoretically, and I hope I don't sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but majority of my schooling has been, here's something.
Yeah.
Now in your brain, but you may have to practice this somewhere else other than where you learned it.
Yeah.
So that still gives you okay, this was half the step. Now I gotta go do step half to 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just to get an idea and understanding of what you've been doing in school. And I'm just glad. I'm more happy than anything that this is the route that what happened.
Yeah.
I woke up into woke up in my dream. Yeah.
Awesome.
I woke up in my dream. I woke up in my dream. There are days that are rocky, of course, and that's just you went to bed 3 hours ago. What do you think you're gonna wake up with? Good energy? Nice try. Nice try. You slept for 3 hours, bud. Shake it off.
Yeah.
Back to work. Yeah. So I woke up in my dream, and this is great.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're really sure how to do that.
Yeah. I got two teammates that are just tall mountains. And, right? One's 6'4", the other's 6'5", so just big fellas, right? And I got an inch on you. That's about it. 2 1/4. I wish I was 5'3", but I'm not. Don't tell anybody. Right? So me and Christy see eye to eye. That's definitely. Yes, indeed. It's not because the person's different. You might just be taller than them. That's why you don't see eye to eye most times.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, they're just, I'm too short. I'm down here, man. I'm down here.
Be careful when you do.
Yes, yes.
I'm tired of climbing.
No ladders today. Nope. Hopefully you send the ripple of some good waves and I can just hear it standing right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is there anything like your boys that are into? Karate, boxing?
Yes.
Get her done, Arlo.
Yes. And then Anthony's position.
That's what's up.
Yeah. He's writing songs now. Lyrics and everything.
Hey.
He's got a laptop coming up with lyrics.
You hold on to your dream, homie.
Right?
Because you're gonna play that guitar and someone's gonna fall in love.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Exactly.
Stay true to your art, especially you. Stay true to you always. Yeah.
This is a great spot.
Oh, exactly. What a,
You never know who's coming in. And
That's
some people
true.
stop in and they're like, oh, and they're giving him pointers.
yes.
You know? You don't even have to take a lesson in your life.
No. No.
All art and here.
And when we were shooting second episode, he was quite like forward with ideas.
Oh, very.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
Very forward with ideas, and I'm like, man, I wasn't
Here
doing
in
that
the
at that age.
concrete jungle,
Way to go.
Yeah.
Way to go.
He reminds me, he's my,
and I know you thought you was crafty.
oh,
Maybe you
having a
thought
brain
you
moment
was
here.
Does he remind you of someone in the family?
No,
But little did you
that
know
TV
that
show.
Hank who runs the
Big Bang
show
Theory?
is sitting
Sheldon.
up in your
Sheldon.
backyard.
Because he's constantly
Yep.
going,
Spinning,
going,
spinning,
going,
spinning.
all the
Yep.
time. And it's always been fantastic idea.
Yes.
You know?
By the time he's done, you're just like, that's why he does what he does.
Exactly.
He's just great at it.
And having these
You used to run this
Yes.
neighborhood. Hank runs this neighborhood.
right?
Right here. Nope, not in blood. Man, just great. That's great. I'm glad for that. And like I said, I woke up in my dream. I continuously find more like-minded people, more positive people, more of what needs to be said, heard, and the continuation of really us just gelling, coming together,
Yeah.
and fight the good fight, which is put on some work in upper space.
Yes.
Get it poppin'. Get it poppin'. I like acoustic music. Acoustic music is probably the epitome of relaxation. Right? It sends me to a different zen.
Yes.
I am somewhere not on earth when I'm listening to acoustic music.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. And also,
Yeah. There it is, lights out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
those are the times you do go back to an artist like that and listen to more of their music because their setup and their session is inspiring. The music hits you, right?
Right.
So it makes you want to, either download the CD, hit them on Spotify, but whatever happens, the following happens, and you're just like, yo, I dig what you're doing.
Yeah.
Give me some more.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Dig what you're doing.
So I just realized this song that I'm trying to. I've got to rate my show.
Is it though?
Yes. Well, we better do this.
Yeah.
Well, F-bomb.
Yeah. Did we drop that? Yeah.
What were you having just now?
Ooh.
No, not me. Oh.
Wham.
I don't take away from the inspiration.
I really don't either. I just want you to be live and arrive.
Exactly. So all it is like that.
That's it. Everything's set. You can tune in at another time when we have the edited version for PG. Yeah.
I actually had to edit my first show. I was sitting here and this thing over here with the program and told me it was loading. And I was waiting. It's not loading here. And it was hook bands that I did. And I was sitting here
Gonna have to
getting
another.
everything tagged and not paying attention. Listening to the song first. I had no idea that was on. I was live to air before I knew I was live to air.
Off.
You know, learning all these controls. I've never had to be responsible for all of this stuff. Doing the music and this kind of buttons, yes.
All at once.
Doing crossovers and fade things and cameras. Aside from my cell phone, I've never used cameras before.
That'd be the best time I sleep because that's a lot of brain work.
Ooh, tell me about it.
Wowzers.
Yeah. And now I gotta
Wowzers.
change out this wire because I keep hearing this hum. Which I'm pretty sure they're gonna hear.
Yep.
Here we go, lights out with Boz and Mom.
Yeah.
They're actually recording. I saw they're making a full album. So it's pretty cool.
Bonds of Mara.
Boz and Mom. Yeah.
Yeah. I dabble into a little music myself, and I find that after like playing some trombone and drums, tuba,
Oh, you're a horn guy.
Yeah.
I love the horns.
David, who you know, he plays a trumpet. He plays a trumpet, yeah.
Oh,
So,
fun.
you got some serious musicians here. I'm not a serious musician, but sit me down where I can put time to that instrument, yeah, I could become a serious musician, right? Because I played it in school, understood the A sharps, the B flats, and all those funky notes.
I got stuck with the clarinet.
Yes, yes,
But that was fun too. After
very
figuring
much so,
it out.
very much so.
Yeah.
And the best instrument I enjoyed was the trombone. You can make it sound like an airplane.
Oh, yeah.
The trombone, yeah, great instrument. Other than chamber that's full of saliva you gotta let out every now and then,
Right?
right? But what a
It
beauty!
starts coming out.
Yes,
You get the same-
exactly.
What would you call that? Blowing voice?
Yes, you would. Did I hit you with some moist? Did he say moist? Yes, I did. I'm glad she's not offended. Yes, finally. Right? Some people give that cringe look like, did you just say
Oh,
the
right.
M word?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I almost have to whisper past their ears. I'm like, how dare you? It's okay. Yeah. You know? Yes, indeed. Just gotta let it out over there. Oh my goodness. Great times. Many more to come.
Yes.
Long weekend. No one can be mad at Tuesday because it ain't Monday.
Yeah.
But you might just treat it like a Monday because it's not Monday.
Right.
Who woke up today and was like, I hate Tuesdays? Oh.
I woke up today and I was like, not yet.
Yeah.
Get ready. And I pulled the blanket back over my head. I shut off my Wi-Fi. You're not messaging me.
No,
Shut
you're
it off,
not.
right? Sleep a little longer.
I'm very glad you said that because, like, the tornado of so much that is happening. The team and I, we're calling each other before 8 o'clock in the morning. Texting and talking before 8 a.m. And before I would,
Coffee time.
yeah, straight up. And before I was used to it, I'd be like, who's calling me at 7:45?
Right?
I look, I see John Davies name. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Lonsley, so we gotta figure out this idea. And there we are. We're planning, we're going, we're consumed into what we're doing, happy with what we're doing.
Right.
And before you know it, 7:45 phone call doesn't bother me anymore.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me anymore.
Yeah, if it's a productive thing, I have to have my coffee.
Yes.
And I have to have a moment to think. A lot of people do spring questions on me
Yes.
in those hours when I'm sleeping
Yes.
or I'm trying to get up and trying to see,
When you've already turned your brain off,
right?
it's about to go to sleep.
Like, wait, who are you? I can read your name, but I'm still tired.
They're
I don't
like,
know what I'm doing.
we spoke last week. What do you mean what my name is? And they're
Yeah,
like,
right?
I will get back to you tomorrow.
Yeah. We go back to sleep.
Sleepy time. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's school season though too, so maybe
Yeah.
I'm up and going. But when it's not school season, when it's a weekend or the COVID before school happened,
Ooh.
right? Don't bother me until that coffee's done. Because I can't understand a damn thing that's going on.
Nada nan nada.
Nothing. Nothing.
Now, would you find it cool if a teacher came on the Lonsley G show?
Oh, there you go.
Got one.
Aha.
Just gotta find what artist to put him with.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Very good, humble friend of mine. And all connects back to when I was a stranger walking through the streets, right? So, shout out to the Dodmans, right? From Brad Dodman straight down to your mom, bro, and the kids that you just had. I can't wait to have you on the show.
That's
I
fantastic.
definitely want to see the perspective from a teacher to see what he has to go through as a teacher. Because, yeah, me and you both went through school, and 100% can say it's different now.
Yeah.
Right? Was it as pressure? Might have been always. Some handle it different. Right? But from school book to writing to having to be present, engaging in the teacher, now I'm looking at him like, you know, what are you engaging
Yeah.
now that they're just staring at a screen? So there's gonna be some meat and potatoes coming from that. So I definitely want to see what I think I already know, but I don't. I don't know what a teacher has to go through.
Right? I know my kids are doing the online schooling,
Yeah.
and I see the chaos. I've emailed the teacher, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Just, trying to give her props.
Yeah.
You're doing awesome.
Tough.
I'm going to ask you a
Tough.
question, but I'm going to wait, and I know the answer will
Tough,
happen,
man. Yeah.
You get all these little kids, and they're all in there, and they all want to ask a question, and it takes away from the whole class, and the
Exactly.
lessons push back,
Boom.
Props to the teachers. They're doing their
Exactly.
best. Strange times.
Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely been at a time misunderstood what that direction had to be. What really goes down in a class. And since, I went through classes before,
Yeah.
I could partially understand, but never really know.
No. And things were different too. I mean, well, in school there was always, that I don't know. I was this little kid. I was picked on all the time and went through stuff. So I was always sitting there and very quiet. I never volunteered in class because I didn't want to be shunned by the class.
Or laughed at, or pointed out, or,
Or come out with the wrong answer and have everybody laugh at me.
oh, you don't know the answer?
Right? So I always just sat there and I was very, very quiet. Did my thing. But I always found that because of all that, my focus was not really on my schoolwork where it should have been. It was being worried
Yes.
and
pressure.
What's break going to be like?
Yeah.
You know, and so it's very nerve-wracking.
Wow.
All the way through. In fact, I don't even think I really spoke until my senior year of high school. It's very
Where you're
quiet.
like, yo, I'm a senior.
Yeah, right?
I can talk some.
And they were still selling me at the
Yeah.
grade 9 initiation things, orientation week.
Oh my
yeah, because I'm
gosh.
small.
All that madness.
They throw me down and sew me up on the stage to the cafeteria.
Yeah,
Explain.
whoever created those initiation moments in high school, lady or guy, I hope you're getting initiated
Right?
for something. A butt, kick in the butt.
Definitely. But I think times are a little bit different.
Yeah.
Not too much different, but the online schooling, the kids are, I think they're able to focus better. You know, they're not worried about what their classmates are going to think of them. They're not worried about things like that.
Now I wonder, because I'm here, and Christy is now made me realize something. While the students are watching, teachers there giving the lesson, is there a third line that could be listening for when the student asks a question? Then that third line or second line, so it doesn't disturb the teacher from continuing the lesson.
That's
That
brilliant.
third person can be like, well, she really means this,
Yes.
or he really means that.
That would be brilliant.
Right?
Yeah. And they're taking in all this information.
Man,
they're
it's-
collecting any kind of ideas.
Yes,
to make
I
it
really think
successful.
that's. I picked that up as. I tie that with pulling up to Burger King or Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, the person that is taking my order is the one that's making it, and that's how I've always looked at it.
Yeah.
Because then, if I get something that wasn't on my sandwich that I didn't ask for, I look at the person that took it and go, "What happened?" And they're like, "I didn't make it," and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
like, why did you take the order?" Right? So I put that same policy back to school. The teacher's teaching a lesson, and her job is to make sure that that lesson gets taught for the day.
Yeah.
Right? He or she.
Yeah.
What can be done is someone there narrating the answers. So she doesn't have to pay attention to who's watching. She's teaching the class. Someone else can be the one listening in going, oh, okay, they asked a question, let's answer it the best we can. Man, I really think that could be helpful. Someone could tweak that information to really what it needs to be. I'm just kind of looking at it from that angle. I just want that industry to just have the help it needs. I feel like it's struggling, and then it does fall back on the students.
It does.
Right?
Yeah. And then you get all these angry parents, these teachers who are so frustrated.
Yep.
You know, it doesn't make everybody doing something new.
Yeah.
We're all learning together, and everybody's input is welcome. The schools are
Yes.
highly asked. If there's a question or something you can do better, please let us know.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's motivations all the time.
Well,
You know?
I do hope we got to get a chance to watch me and Christy, because we just handed out some crisp ideas.
Right, we did.
Really crisp ideas.
We should put together this whole program.
Hey, I'm pretty considerate. She's very considerate. Probably more than I am, because she does have two of her own. So
Right?
it can happen. It can happen.
Definitely. Well, if you're ever listening to the Mahomes.
Yes.
The Mahomes at my show, every single show.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That's what's
So
up.
I'm going to recap who we played today.
Yes.
We had the man who goes with hangovers. Lucas said that she's a ghost from the Kappa intertwined. Stereo sunlight, great point. Marlon Chaplin circle. Egg, the starfish galore. Euphoria, crawl. Social strife misunderstood. Rival town with open windows. Freeman Dre in the kitchen party with Hank runs this neighborhood. Johnny No Passion, Celtic Outlaws with my dying day. On tomorrow, lights out. Resistant. Good luck with that. Bible on Funk with Widowmaker and
The
Punk Rock Saved My
Mahones.
Life.
The Mahones, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Now
Vinny's
something.
coming here.
Is he?
Yeah. December 11th.
Oh,
It's a Friday special.
that's gonna be nice.
I'm so excited.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
I kind of had a funny moment when you said Johnny No Cash. Now I gotta ask you, Johnny No Cash, when did you get that name, and how And how did you make it through high school with no cash? Or maybe the name wasn't even around then, but that's a slick name, Johnny No Cash. I would have to be mature to mess with you, because the first thing I would think is, you ain't got no cash? Can't be friends, bro. But that ain't how it is, right?
Right.
That's a pretty cool name.
This is a great band.
Johnny No Cash. Yeah.
Well, thank you for being on my show.
Absolutely.
Yes, this has been a blast.
Blessing being joined here and got called in. This is great, man. You got something popping up here.
I think
Booth is great. The blue.
Yes.
All you need now is a little smoke machine.
make sure you tune into our Patreon, www.patreon.com/upperspace. Check out the LG show and Lonsley G show every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. You don't want to miss it. He's got awesome stuff happening. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you all on the flip side.
Please tune in.
I've been